Hey everyone, Rashmi here and welcome to my 8-week pregnancy vlog. So, it is Friday, November 25th. It's the day after Thanksgiving and I am 8 weeks and 2 days today. My boobs are killing me. They're getting bigger. And I always have to have a bra on because when I don't have a bra on, it's all kind of weird aches and shooting pains going on. When I'm sleeping and I go to my side, I'll be like, oh, like even just now, I just pushed aside. Last week, my morning sickness, and remember, I'm not calling it morning sickness because it's all day sickness for me, kicked my ass. I'm not even going to front and try not to say the word. Last week, my morning sickness kicked my ass. That I had underlying nausea for like 5 years of my life. And I pretty much lived in a constantly nauseous state for 5 years of my life. So I was thinking that because of that, my tolerance for the nausea would be kind of high and I would have a lot of techniques and methods to help myself with the nausea from pregnancy. So this advanced, brand new stuff popped up on me and whoo, y'all, I was laid out. Not only that, but when I say I had negative energy, I still don't have a lot of energy as you can probably tell right now. But when I say I had negative energy, that's a understatement. I had to break down and tell my boss. Last week, I believe I told him because I was at work on Monday and I almost died. I begged my boss to work from home. Thank God the project I'm working on is possible even though I don't have like a VPN set up. And that has been what I've had the opportunity to do. Now, I had my first official prenatal visit with my doctor this past week. And I say my first official because I had my well woman exam, like my yearly pap smear with him on the 7th of November. And that's when I went and got the, pregnancy test and all that. So I never peed on a stick at home. I just peed on a stick at the doctor's office. So he did some of the preliminary tests then. So I kind of had half of my prenatal stuff done then. And I came in for my first official. And I tapped out. I actually was trying those C-bands. They are those acupressure point bands that you wear on your wrists. I was so nauseous last week that I ran into Walmart and tried them out Monday evening. Had them on all night. Saw no difference. I was no good. I went in and he gave me a prescription drugs. It is Ondansetron. Ondansetron? Me nobody. That's what it says. 4 milligrams, and I take one every 4 to 6 hours for nausea. The first day, it started working in 15 to 20 minutes. I felt immediately better and all of a sudden I wanted to make spaghetti. I went to my doctor's visit the first time. They weighed me out with 193 on their scale. I remember I'm 6'1". Then I went back in this past week. I was like 185. I had lost like 8 straight pounds. Okay, because I wasn't eating because food was the devil. I could not eat anything and everything was nasty and and then I took that pill. 20 minutes in, I was in the kitchen with some turkey, with some ground turkey and some pasta sauce, cooking some spaghetti. Thank God for that stuff. Now here's the funny thing. I made that stuff, I took it once on Tuesday. Took it once on Tuesday. Then I took it 5 hours later on Tuesday. Wednesday morning I woke up, I felt amazing. I had energy, I wasn't nauseous. I got up, I went to work. I got dressed, I did my hair. Put on a little bit of mascara. It was incredible. My husband was like, what happened to you? Went to work. My boss saw me sitting there eating spaghetti. He was like, that's adventurous. Because he was coming over to tell us that we could leave early for Thanksgiving. And I was like, dude, I got meds. And I took my meds up. Now here's the funny thing. I didn't take them on Wednesday. I didn't take them yesterday on Thanksgiving either. And I ate on Thanksgiving. And the first time I took them was today. And it wasn't even because I was feeling nauseous. My stomach was feeling kind of unsettled. And I told my husband, I was like, I don't know what I'm feeling. And he said, well, maybe you should just take your pill. So I took it and then I felt better. So I don't know what that stuff does. I don't have any intention of just popping it every 4 to 5 hours, like it says, just for the sake of popping it 4 to 5 hours. My first prenatal appointment went very, very well. Nothing really major to report. All my blood tests were fine. My HCG is still high and I'm still spotting. but he did a cervical exam and he says that it looks like maybe there was some implantation blood from when not from the egg, but when the placenta anchored itself to my cervix back in the day. And so that's like, he said, it's all blood and it's nothing to be worried about and it doesn't look like there's any problem. So that's good. Apparently, a sickle cell trait carrier. So I have the trait that helps produce sickle cell anemia is what my understanding. I know that there are people in my family with it. So anyway, they did some further testing to kind of verify whether I have the trait. And what they're going to have to do now is test my husband to see if he has the trait. And if he does, then we have a risk of producing a little flicker bug with sickle cell. But I'm just going to put that in God's hands for right now and let them come back with the test on me and then let them come back with the test on my husband. Here is my 8-week ultrasound. According to them, see now, this one is a little bit better because there, like you can see now that over here, there's like a head, a body, and those things at the end that look like reindeer antlers are really the leg stumps coming out, and the things on the side of the body are the little arm stumps coming out. So this fool got the nerve to be trying to grow some straight up arms and legs in my stomach. I don't know. I think it's a little disrespectful, but whatever. So that was, let's see, that was 7 weeks and 5 days, and he was, or she, because we don't know what it is, 1.7 centimeters long. So they're not even an inch long. They said that they're measuring 3 days bigger than they should be, which truthfully I don't believe is true because they're basing my due date, which is July 4th, Independence Day. They're basing my due date off of my last period. And I think I conceived earlier than they think I did. But I guess, you know, that is to be told. I told my doctor that, and he was like, you know, he said, well, you would know your body better than we would with respect to ovulation. But I made all the appointments with my doctor, so I got to go once a month. We told our brother-in-law and our sister-in-law. Now, they have a baby who is under 3 weeks old, okay? The baby will be 3 weeks on this Sunday, and we were over there for Thanksgiving. So we made sure that their son was upstairs. We didn't want him to know yet. We're going to tell him later, but we made sure that their son was upstairs, and Adima, my husband, just leaned over to the baby and was like, you're gonna have a cousin. And they were like, what? And I was like, sure is. And of course they just started screaming and stuff. So it was really fun because I've just been like, it's been kind of weird not being able to tell people. I mean, and I may very well go ahead and tell, I might be telling a few other people soon too. I don't know yet. I haven't 100% decided, but that was really exciting, and it's nice to have somebody else who knows, because now I can like talk to somebody and I don't have to feel so lonely. And then yesterday when I passed out in pure delirium and exhaustion on their couch, I didn't have to explain some weird reason why. They knew why, because they know that I'm at that point where I'm just slap happy. Week 8 is turning out to be a whole lot better than week 6 and 7, where 6 and 7 kicked my arse. Week 8 is better because I have meds, and I'm not showing still, so I will film that part at the end. I'm not showing. Yesterday, when I told my brother-in-law and sister-in-law, this fool whipped out, he's a photographer, this fool can whip out his camera and start shooting pictures of my stomach. And I'm like, there's nothing there. He's like, I see something. I'm like, dude, that is pre-existing fat. That is not a baby. So anyway, I'm going to try to finish doing this part of my, do my hair, and then I'm going to go ahead and do my belly shot first. Weight is 183.4. And remember, I'm always doing my weight on this scale here in my bathroom, which weighs me differently than what's happening in my doctor's office. I always come out more. So anyway, here I am, 8 weeks and 2 days. And yes, this is my poochie. So there I am, 8 weeks, 2 days. There's some poochiness. Now, who knows? Maybe I am showing a little bit because I haven't been eating that. Well, Thanksgiving. This is probably Thanksgiving right in here. So that's probably what you're seeing. Not having any weird sagginess going on, which I'm suspecting is going to happen at some point. So let's go ahead and do I am at 35 and 3/4. Okay, hubby's watching a video. 35 and 3/4. I don't know if that's baby or pre-existing fat or Thanksgiving, but there you have it. My 8-week vlog for pregnancy, and I will be back next week. I hope these videos are helping somebody.